That should not be happening. I should be pressing the button. It should be working. Hello everyone, Joel Peter here. So I got this Nintendo Switch Joy-Con repair kit because my left Joy-Con, that should not be happening. I should be pressing the button. It should be working. These Joy-Cons aren't necessarily bad. The problem with the Joy-Con is when I'm running it, go to the left by itself. So I just figured, you know what? To hell with buying a new one. I'm just going to go ahead and get this repaired. Got all the tools here, and you got this nice little card as well. It just says repair your Joy-Con, tutorial video, and support service. So what we'll do right now is we'll actually take a look at the video. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this iFixit ProTech Toolkit screwdriver. We're using the Y0 driver that we have here. Now, because I did modify my Switch, that's why I'm not sending this in for repair. Just to show that this does actually work, I'm going to use this last screwdriver here. And be careful not to break anything. Should just come undone, no issues at all. All right, got all the screws out. We have undone the Joy-Con. We don't want to screw this up. Oh, it looks like there's actually a screw mechanism down there. So we're actually going to take the other screwdriver that came here. All right, so after further inspection, we just pull it out gently. Again, this is why we have a spudger. You obviously want to be careful not to break it. If you don't feel confident doing this, don't do this. You could make a mistake, and that's the last thing you want to do because these things are not cheap. Next thing we're going to do is go underneath, same screwdriver or Phillips, and we're going to remove these. Keep in mind, your Joy-Con may not work after this. It should. It realistically should work, but you don't know. You don't want to make a mistake and not have it work. Always put your screws in a place that you can easily find them. This right here is the problem in question. We're going to grab our spudger. Careful, you don't want to crack anything or break anything. That's going to lift this up so we have access to this area now. We're almost done. So here it is, the piece in question. So we are going to open up our bag that has our Joy-Con joystick in it. Oh yeah, that feels nicer. We're going to place this back. So we have those caps, so we'll cover it up after just to have less wear and tear on the Joy-Con. There we go, place it back in. All right, it's back in, perfect. This is the hard part, getting these micro wires in. This is why you got a pair of tweezers to do this. And these tweezers are actually decently, I wouldn't say sharp, but they're solid. Now what you could do is you can take your screw and you can re-screw it back in. Again, do be careful because these ribbons are quite fragile and they could break, and then you really are stuck and you have to replace them. And at that point, it's just cheaper to buy a new Joy-Con. All right, beautiful. So that one's in. Same thing as before, we're going to screw that one in too. Well, not to strip your screws. That's the last thing you want to do. It's not fun. I'm going to leave you with a world of headache. That feels snug enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our ribbon cable. We're going to move this over to this side. Ideally, what you should do is you should install the cable first and then install the Joy-Con, the screws and everything. We'll just take this one out for right now, just so it's out of the way. There we go. So we've now pushed that in. We're going to lock it into place. There we go. We got it in. So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get our thumbstick into here. There we go. That's put into there. That's presses there. Great. Done. Perfect. Now we'll go ahead and screw our screws back in. As I said before, always keep your screws where they are. Perfect. We'll put the Joy-Con back on top. Clip it down. Battery's working. Good there. Great. Now we're not done yet. We've gone ahead and upgraded our Joy-Con. However, we still have an issue. The locking mechanism is completely fried on this. Alright, so I watched the other video and here we go. Just remove this part here. I'm going to move that over there. And then this just, from what I understand, just pops right out. Here we are. And then just pops out. Alright, great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pop this part off because this metal plate is what we want. Underneath here is a spring. So we're going to grab our tweezers and we're just going to pull it out. So that's our locking mechanism. All right, so that's locked into place. This is pressure mounted in. That last screw that I was talking about, that's super critical. You can't lose it. It was attached to the screwdriver. All right, locked into place. We're good to go. Now let's put the Joy-Con back together. Make sure she's locked into place, which she is. There we go. Now that should help with... Oh yeah, that feels a lot cleaner. Nice and clicky. Yeah, I think it's good. So I'll see you back in a moment with the conclusion. So good news, everyone. The Switch locks. You might be able to slightly see it underneath there. They're metal now. They're no longer plastic. Both of them are done. It took a long time to do it, especially for the left one, but once I got it working, I got it working. So I can't pull it off, which makes me very happy. And the Joy-Con drift seems to be fixed. I would say that this was a mission complete. This was a great opportunity to fix my Joy-Cons, and I learned a lot. But here is the problem joystick, and it's all underneath here. I can actually kind of just demonstrate here. There's a bunch of dust and dirt and all that stuff under here. It just needs to be cleaned. But the best option is just, instead of paying, for a new Joy-Con, if you're having Joy-Con drift, buy the $20 kit Comes with everything you're going to need to fix your Joy-Con, and you are going to be far happier with working Joy-Cons instead of going out and spending another 80 Canadian to get, you know, more Joy-Cons. I'll put the Amazon link in the description so you can go ahead and buy these if you're looking at doing this. This is the first time doing it, and I am more than happy getting my Joy-Cons working. And again, the beautiful thing is they're all locked into place, which was another issue I had, and they aren't going anywhere. Without and push, it works. Like it, dislike it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.